It's all about fishing. It's all about hunting. It's all about the great outdoors. And it's all about outdoors with Captain Roy and Cheryl.
Hey, good morning. Welcome aboard. I'm Captain Roy.
And I'm Cheryl Little, and we're at the Bear Creek Lodge.
Bear Creek Lodge. And we got a lot to do, Cheryl. What do you want to do first?
You want to give a fishing report from Guide Jody Wells? If I can read it. I lost my glasses the other day, so these are like really old, so y'all have to bear with me. Jody from Lake Seminole says that the large shellcracker are on the beds. Bluegills will be on the beds this week. He says that the bass bite is unbelievable and lots of white trout are being caught. He also said he talked a lot about courtesy on the water.
Yeah, and I'm going to comment just briefly on that. Of course, Guy Jody Wells, he guides people for a living. And he's on a shellcracker bed. He said 4 boats came up there and got right by and started fishing on his bed. And no, that's not courteous. Hey,
Yeah.
Lake Seminole, how many thousands of acres in there you can fish? Same way. And, the golden rule says do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. And when my brother and I are fishing the rivers, we see a boat, we aisle past them. And, that's what we like for them to do for us. So remember the golden rule, folks, when you're out there fishing and you're out there to have fun. Sure, we've got some... a couple of emails. Let's read 2 of them.
Okay, you want to do emails? Okay, where are they?
Where are they? Here's the first one.
Let's see. This one is from, David Bird. And David says, he said he set his alarm clock and caught the show past Saturday, and he says it was awesome. I hope to start a little fishing of my own someday soon. I will tune in for tips. And also I want to comment, I had ran into David Bird the other day at the dollar store, and we used to work together at Burger King back in the mid-80s probably. Maybe it was the early 80s. But anyway, he's a neat fella. I hadn't seen him since the early 80s. I can't believe he even recognized me. But David said he's not much of a fisherman, but he wants to get back in, tried to do some fishing. He said he did catch a fish. He said, but he's pretty sure that the fish was yawning, and his lure just happened to be swinging by right when the fish was yawning. But it was good to see David.
And David works for the U.S. Marshal Service, if I read that
Smart
correct.
fella. David's a good, smart fella. Then we also got another email.
Yeah, I got another one. There's different strokes for different folks.
That's right.
And I agree with David. That was an awesome show that you put together last week, Cheryl. Now here's one that says, this is from Ronnie Harrison over in Sneeds. He said, I still enjoy the fishing trip with you and your brother John, especially without the background music. You and Cheryl, keep up the good job. So, when Cheryl does one, she's a professional, and she wants everything exact, and it's a professional put together, Cheryl. When I do one, it's just what it was. It's not professional, and some people enjoy that.
Absolutely, that's
and
what's
we
so
enjoy
neat about
all of
us
you
is
watching.
that we have you never know what Saturday what you're going to tune in and get to see.
Yep. Cheryl, I'm going to show a film. A couple of weeks ago, water temperature dropped about 3 degrees just overnight. And I think you'll agree that it really affected the saltwater fishing.
It did.
They just locked their jaws and wouldn't bite. Well, I took some folks on Saturday, and folks, let me tell you this now, in all honesty, don't call me to take you fishing on Saturday. First of all, I always believe in 5 days for pay and 1 day to play and 1 day to pray. But the main reason I want to go on Saturdays is the amount of boats and people, and they buzz in the water. And so, but we went this past Saturday. I agreed to take these people the only time they could go, And believe it or not, they have started, it's picked up. Now the water temperature is back up in the mid-70s, and it's going to get better and better and better. Give me a call and I'll take you fishing.
That's right.
Let's take a break and go fishing with two nice gentlemen. I enjoyed it.
Brooks Bait and Tackle. We're located at 6910 Highway 22 in Callaway. We've expanded our saltwater tackle, DOAs, gulps, trout trailers, Bomber King rigs. We've increased our Zoom selection. We have over 55 different brim poles to choose from. We have the biggest selection of H&H spinners in town. We have earthworms, red worms, green worms, and wigglers. We have live shrimp. We have ice by the scoop, by the bag, $1.25 a bag, 10-pound bag, $1.25 a bucket, or 25 cents a scoop. Most importantly, we offer non-ethanol gas. Brooks Bait and Tackle is your one-stop shop.
Bayou George Hardware, located on Highway 2301, first store on the right. We carry a complete line of FRM feed, chicken feed, goat feed, worm feed, horse feed, cattle feed, dog food, catfish food, floating or sinking. A complete line.
If you need a key made, we can make it. We also have a full line of plumbing supplies, water heaters, and water pumps. And don't forget, we also carry groceries.
And both locations carry ethanol-free gas.
Bayou George Hardware, located on Highway 2301, first store on the right.
When you think of a successful hunting season, two things come to mind: Browning and C&G Sporting Goods. Browning is the best there is, and C&G Sporting Goods is your factory direct, full-line Browning dealer. C&G stocks Browning guns, camo, knives, scopes, gun safes, bows, and much more, including hunting and fishing license. Look over the new Browning BAR camo short frame and X-Bolt rifles. Why pay good money for anything less than a Browning? Browning and C&G, the best there is. Home of the experts.
I tell you what I like about Coram. I like the food, I like the price, I like the quality, I like the quantity of it. But what I like most about Coram Steak and Eggs is I like that friendly atmosphere that I always find when I'm down out there. It's owned and operated by Linda and Woodard Coram. They are the original, and they're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and their breakfast out of this world. And my favorite is the world famous Coram Heavenly Hash. Coram Steak and Eggs, 804 South Tyndall Parkway.
It's a big one. The first
back there is Barnett, right?
Right, that'll work.
And this is son George.
George.
Good
morning.
Good morning, and look, we're starting over here in Callaway Bayou this morning, and I believe that Barney's got the first fish. Barney, that's not the biggest one in the world.
I hope not.
not one you want to hang on the wall, is it? All right, let's try see if we catch one a little bigger.
You got it.
Yeah. You got it railed up there a little bit closer, George.
Oh, yeah.
You got to take it back there for me to get a picture of you and the fish. You can take the line right there, and I get a good picture of it. Don't take your hand off the fish.
Right. Grab the... Where?
There you go. Now I can get a picture of it. Oh, all right. You're not skunked.
Okay.
Lost
I didn't get that one in the boat, Roy.
Hey,
don't count it, though.
When you get him about 10 feet of the boat, just sort of slide him up here, pick your rod up and slide him up.
Okay.
And we'll get him.
Yeah.
Go and get that one to the boat, aren't you, George? No. George, you almost got see, is that 10 feet? Now look at your bait. That's why you didn't get him to the boat.
What's the
you get about 10 feet, just pick your rod up and go to slide him up here.
Slide it in, huh? Okay.
We'll net that rascal. Got him on there, have you, Barney?
Yeah, I sure do.
Show him how to slide him up here to the boat. There you go. Hey, that's a nice trout there. You better net. Where's the net?
Empty net.
Uh-oh. Boy, I tell you what, if we had them all we lost off, we'd be doing okay, wouldn't we? Barney, that was a pretty good job anyway.
Went in the boat.
George?
Yeah.
You want me to pass the rod next time?
Yeah.
I guess they're not taking the bait real deep. They just kind of lifting it. That's what our problem is. Do what? It's a bait.
It wasn't the operator. Wasn't an operator.
Got a Spanish mackerel up here in the bay. That's not unusual. I bet he tore your bait up.
Oh, he's got teeth on, I think.
You're fishing on the gold DOA, aren't you? All right.
Oh, he's a monster. I bet he'll go.
Got a fish on back there. We just started trolling out here. Old Barney got one hooked up there, he said. You ain't got the bottom, have you, Barney?
No. Not unless the bottom shakes its head.
You shaking your tail? You got the net ready there, George?
I'll get it. Oh, yeah. Is this a possibility?
Come around the other side of the boat with him, I can film him better. Away from the sun.
Can you bring it around the other way? Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Get him in the net.
I got him.
There we got him.
All right.
Hold him up right there. Let me get a good picture of him. Yeah, good job there, boy. Good job.
Good job.
Up one back there, Barney.
All right.
Yeah, man. You sticking it to him now, Barney. Real
Oh, there he goes.
Uh-oh. Got a net here.
Kiss.
You want to give him a kiss, you say? I don't blame you. Barney said, a fish on.
I got one too.
You got one too?
Yeah.
I bet you sure you ain't got the ball?
I don't think so.
Don't think so? Well, you got your rod bent there.
Yeah.
Barney, you still got him on?
Yeah.
Good.
Come on.
Go get him in, let's see who's got the biggest one. Go get him in, let's see who's got the biggest one. Oh, where's the net?
I got the net here. You ready?
Bring him around here, let me get a picture of it. There you go.
Whoa!
Hey, he fell off in the net, didn't he?
Still got him.
All right, what have you got on there now?
I'm not sure. I got it. May not be there anymore.
You might have lost yours off while you was netting. Still on there? Nope.
No.
Easy with him there, George.
Well, we'll see if we get it in. You won't count it unless I do.
That's a giant trout there. Turn that one around here. Turn him over around here. Turn him over around here towards the camera.
All right.
Over around this way. Here I am.
Okay.
There I am.
He's gonna have you kissing it in a second.
Stick it out this way so I can. There.
All right.
All right.
That's a bigger one
Let
for
me
the
get it right here where I can see it
Okay.
now. Okay, that's a good fish,
Well,
George.
Ray came through.
Yeah.
He's counting this one too.
Yeah. How many does that make we caught?
26.
26. Okay. Even the captain catches one every once in a while. Then white shrimp. Barney says, fish on.
Got one too.
You must have been way back there, Barney. Ooh. Or another one trolling. Hey, he's pulling the boat around, Barney. Yeah, that's pretty fish. Hold him right there. Just swing him right around just over me so I can get a picture of him. Okay. How about that one, Barney? Is that still 25?
I thought it was up to 29.
29? Okay.
22.
Time. It takes time to shape a mower, to evolve it from great stock. As the leader in commercial mowing equipment, Exmark spent a lot of time designing the next Laser Z, honing it, testing it, perfecting it. Why would Exmark spend so much time crafting this mower? To make sure you spend less time mowing. Visit nextlaser.com or your local Exmark dealer.
Sweet Old Bob says see and save on all Exmark products today at Soul Tractor.
DOA Lures, the unfair advantage. Mark Nichols molded the world's first plastic shrimp at his kitchen table in 1989. Today, DOA Lures offers 4 sizes of shrimp in 54 colors, along with a complete line of lures for both inshore and offshore use, as well as freshwater.
And what I like the most about DOA Lures, they are American made.
DOA Lures available at your local tackle retailer or go online at doalures.com.
Whether it's removing dangerous trees or planting new ones, Gulf Coast Tree Specialists can help you with all your tree care needs. Sometimes your tree problems are too big for you to handle. Even if it seems impossible to remove your tree, our licensed, bonded, and insured professionals can always find a way for a fair and reasonable price. We can also remove large and unusual items from your property. And our certified arborists can analyze root problems and evaluate structural issues. At Gulf Coast Tree Specialists, we would like to thank you for your continued support and service over the past 20 years and look forward to serving you in the future.
Panama City Gastroenterology specializes in colon cancer screening, gastroesophageal reflux disease, all aspects liver disease, and we do conduct clinical trials. We provide care in timely fashion using our extensive experience and are mindful of healthcare costs.
Folks, if you're 50 years old and haven't had a colonoscopy in the last 5 years, you need to give Doc a call.
For the latest medical news, join us today on Facebook, Panama City Gastroenterology.
Boy, I have trouble, my director. Folks, Barnett, I enjoy taking y'all fishing, and we're going to do it again soon.
That was fun.
And
hey, check out this picture. This is just an amazing picture. This is Barrett Fine, and he got a sailfish out of his kayak. Barrett says, I talked to him the other day, and he was actually fishing the GCKFA, which is the Gulf Coast Kayak Fishing Association tournament in Pensacola. He said there was about 170 plus kayaks. What a wonderful turnout. He said that his buddy had actually got into some mahi-mahi, and he got a 30-incher. And then Barrett said that he got a couple of bumps. He pulled his rod out of the rod holder, set the hook in what he thought was going to be another mahi-mahi, and ended up with a nice big sailfish. And Barrett says it took him for a 1/4 mile ride and about 30 minutes to land. He said that he was able to grab his bill, land him successfully, get the hook out real quick, got a real fast picture of him, and was able to get him back in the water. And luckily he was had a paddle drive, a Hobie. He was fishing out of a Hobie Mirage drive and was able to use his paddles and hold the fish and revive him. It said it didn't take long and the fish swam away nice and healthy. He did say that he ended up the day with a king in his Spanish, but his buddy Doug, he said that he caught 6 mahi-mahi for the day. And wow, that's
what a mighty.
A dolphin. Am I pronouncing it wrong? Mahi-mahi? Mahi-mahi? Mahi-mahi?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know this big dog. Boy, I would like to be there with my camera and film that video.
I would have given anything to have been out there with the camera. That was just incredible. What a great day. That's a bucket list, as he said, that he did.
Folks, I got a little film here I want to show on a boat winch, and people don't realize how dangerous it can be. And take this film to heart. Let's just go right now into the film. When I bought this Kubota tractor about 30 years ago from sweet old Bob down at Soul Tractor, he told me that in the long run, it would pay for itself. And you know something? He was right. The tractor has not only paid for itself, but it's also paid for 160 acres of land that I now hunt and enjoy. When you buy a Kubota, don't worry about wearing it out. Worry about who you're going to leave it to after you're gone.
At Soul Tractor, we only sell commercial-grade equipment for professionals and serious landowners.
Hi, this is Nate with Mexico Beach Marina, formerly Markworks Marina here in beautiful Mexico Beach. Remember, we're a key dealer for Yamaha outboards as well as a 5-star certified service department, and are proud now to be a new dealer for Edgewater powerboats. Our marina store still offers all your latest tackle, live bait, bulk ice, ethanol-free fuel, and slip rentals. And our beach store has everything you need for your day at the beach with Guy Harvey, Salt Life, Sperry, Topsider, Hook and Tackle, Bimini Bay, and much more. So come on down and see us at Mexico Beach.
I remember those days. Don't let the price of gas keep you off the water. Sunjammer Water Sports, located 1 block north of Back Beach Road on Highway 79.
One of our TV viewers, David Locke, called me the other day and he told me about a serious injury to his hand that he got from his boat winch. And David hopes that by sharing his story on TV that it might keep somebody else from getting injured the same way. David was winching his boat onto the trailer and the rope broke and the handle backlashed and struck his hand, causing a deep laceration and breaking several bones in his hand. And folks, he is not the first person to get injured from the handle on a winch. Let's take a look at the winch and see just exactly how it works. There's a gear on the spool and a matching gear on the handle from the winch. Now this is the locking pin, and it's put into place when you lift the locking pin lever. If you notice how this went right into that groove, now when it's in this position, this prevents the handle of the winch from backlashing. I hope you can see this, but there's a spring that keeps the locking pin in place so that it can't become disengaged while you're trying to operate the winch. I want you to remember a couple of tips that I'm going to give you. First of all, corrosion will keep some of these parts from working. And of course, if you use it in salt water, when you come in, you need to keep a coat of grease. Just grease it down real good, that spring and all the mechanical parts of the winch. And this is the second tip. When you start pulling that boat up on your trailer, you're going to hear a clicking sound. If you don't hear that winch clicking, stop immediately. Folks, you don't want this handle to come back across your hand traveling 100 miles per hour. And that's exactly what will happen if you don't have that locking pin in place. And this can cause serious injury to your hand, just like it did to David. So if you don't hear the clicking, stop, see what's wrong, and get that locking pin in place before you put any strain on that winch.
Stihl, the #1 selling brand of handheld outdoor power equipment in America.
Create a custom yard care system with the Stihl Combi system. Edge, trim, prune, and more.
Buy a KM55R Combi motor for just $209.95 and get a pair of hearing protectors and safety glasses for just $15.
Start easier, work smarter, finish faster with Stihl, #1 in America.
Read all about it says see and save today and every day on all Stihl outdoor products at Soul Tractor.
No one can seem to get Georgia to reveal her secret to catching those big redfish. So we've placed a series of hidden cameras on Stan and Georgia's boat to try to find out her secret.
Stan, this looks like a good spot right here.
So you think this is a spot?
I know it is.
Okay, well, I'll get the trolling motor ready and we'll get started.
There he is, Stan.
You never cease to amaze me, baby.
Stan stuff is good on everything.
Check all the stuff in your pantry. If you don't see any Stan stuff, it ain't complete.
Hi folks, I'm BJ with BJ's Marine. This has been a family-owned and operated business for over 20 years. We pride ourselves in the sales and service of Nissan and Tohatsu outboards. At BJ's, we have factory-trained and authorized technicians for Nissan and Tohatsu. We also repair most any make or model outboard. Call or come by BJ's Marine Service at 1317 Transmitter Road. And folks, we really do appreciate your business.
Hey, that was a good piece of Captain Roy on the winch. And, you know, that is so very true. And I had to be very honest with you. I went probably several months where mine was not clicking and really did not realize the danger in it, you know, saving money and not going and getting one right away because I fasten my boat when it's on the trailer with another fastener. So as an extra safety feature, but I did replace it after that and glad I did. But also make sure you get your telephones ready because we are going to be giving a call in at the end of the show.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? Real quick too, I wanted to tell folks, you know, David Locke was looking for a 15-horse outboard, a used one. BJ's Marine. I was up there the other day, got my boat back. Awesome job. BJ got it tuned up. She runs like a top. And he also has got a 15-horse used Mercury. It's an older, I want to say somewhere in the early 90s. Good price on it. Looks good, runs good, good price. So David, you need to go down to BJ's Marine and check it out.
David, you heard that. Folks, I want to, again, urge you to check our website, the webpage. Website, that's what you want to call it. It's got information on there that everybody fishing needs to click. Look, hey, you get a 14-day fishing weather forecast. And people up the state, that's one of the reasons I think that so many of them hits our web page to see what the weather's going to be doing. And it also, you can, the way you go there, you click on our web page, CaptainRoy.com.
Yep.
Okay, when you get there, click on weather and you. And I'll take you right to the weather page. And on there you've got all kinds of information you can click on. One of the things, if you want to know the fishing forecast, click in fishing, and it'll come up with forecast. Then you can click on fishing, and you get a chart there for 30 days, a month, the whole month. And that, by the way, that's already been on there. You get the whole month of May, the best biting time. Now, if you want to look and see what the rivers are going to be doing, click on rivers. And it will give you all the information on the rivers. For example, if you wanted to know what Choctahatchee River was doing at Caryville, you can click on that, and then you can go to hydrograph, click on it, and it gives you a graph across there. And it shows you for 7 days of what the weather's going to do across the graph. So use our web page, and we've got our fishing report on there, what the fishing are doing. I try to update it every week. So use our web page.
Our director's giving us the line up for about a minute. So I guess we better go.
Let's got a call in.
Quick call in. 625-3273. We'll be giving away a trip down Econfina Creek for 2 people. 625-3273.
Got to get out of here, folks. Thank you all for watching the show. Remember, tune in next Saturday at the same time.
And remember to always try to be as good to him as he is to you.
Good day. Okay, folks, it's time to wrap it up and go to the barn.